Welcome to A Dead Man's Roll, a D&D tabletop RPG podcast. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Jonathan Hatley, and I'm here with my rollers.
Hey, I'm Priyansh. I'll be playing Robert Bohem.
Hello, my name is Esteban Cerna, and I'll be playing Boyan McGregor.
How's it going, y'all? I'm Drew, and I'll be playing Dizzy at Dreadwood.
I'm Jose. I'll be playing Sochi.
Hey, I'm Sarai, and I'll be playing Mateas Valenciano.
And I am Cyrus. My real name is Josh.
I'm Marco, and I'm playing Satan.
Let's get started. So let's do a little recap. What was happening before y'all entered the DEF, or the Dark Entry Forest? You are trying to look for these Arcanian citizens, but you seem to kind of get into some hijinks when it came to actually managing terrain. Dizzy kind of stumbled around a little bit, did some bad rolls, but they all got through it perfectly fine. They ran into some hyenas, had a interesting discussion with them, and after that, they wandered off to hear a hyena yelp in pain and then die off screen. So as they followed the sound, they walked up to it, and they see this gnarled white tree. First, Cyrus sends Impundulu to go investigate. After that, Mateus goes up to the tree to try to help this man, and all of a sudden, the tree sprouts alive. So everyone, let's roll initiative. All right, so let's start this combat.
Cool. Wait, did the thingy get a surprise attack on us or not?
So it does get a surprise attack on Mateus. So thank you for mentioning that. Mateus, what's your hit mark?
12.
Awesome. I just rolled a 13, so that hits. So actually, that was a 15 because that's plus to the hit, and then 2d6. So Mateus, you're going to take 5 points of damage. So the tree sprouts to life. No! Thank you! And comes down on you with its branches, Mateus. You are crushed by its branches. You feel the weight. You feel some of its needles stab into you. And it is invigorated by this blood. Bohem, it is your go.
So, I see this happen. Obviously, I'm a little taken aback. That's kind of not cool. And I'm gonna first off give bardic inspiration to Mateus and say, what the fuck, you got this, okay? Just try to get out of that really quickly. And then I'm gonna cast witch bolt on that thing. I'm gonna look around for, well, we're in a wood, so I'm gonna assume that all of this place has as old as time and has at least once been struck by lightning. And I'm gonna roll for witch bolt. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Unfortunate. And I'm gonna take cover along with Satan. That looks like an ancient tree being. That is very weird. Let's get Matthias out of it.
So the tree still sees Mateus kind of fallen on the ground, a little bit wounded before. She's going to try and take another couple of extra hits on her. So let's see. Wow, another. That's a 13 plus 2. That's a 15. Does that hit?
Yes, that hits.
All right. I'm so sorry, Mateus. I can hear the pain in your voice right now. But the blood root don't care. So that's 7 points of damage on you, Mateus. And then I'm going to need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. You have to be at a 13.
Well, that doesn't pass. Got a
Oh.
9.
Okay, so as the tree takes a swipe at you on its second hit, it is going to grab you, and it is basically going to start yelling out loud, "Blood! I need blood!" Mateus, go ahead and give me a perception check while you're here.
10.
So with that 10, you're now noticing as you're being grappled by this tree that both the hyena and the person have not moved at all. They are basically motionless, and you see the branches are wrapped around them, almost like they've been kind of cut up like you have been. With that, we're going to go to Satan. Satan, what do you want to do?
I am trying to dash. I'll try and grapple up to the hand that is holding Mateus to try and like loosen her up with the daggers a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do an attack on the tree's hand holding Mateus. I rolled an 11.
11 does not hit.
Yep.
So, Satan, you're running up to this tree. As it's still grabbing Mateus, you try to swipe at its branches. You miss. The tree takes notice of this, and it might have something in store for you on the next go. Next is Boyan.
Right now, Mateus is still grabbed by the tree, correct?
Yes, Mateus is fully grappled by the tree.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to shoot at the tree, like hopefully like maybe pierce the branch or break the branch with the short bow I have by like shooting an arrow at it.
Are you able to make that a fire arrow, perhaps?
I have a torch, so can I like light my arrow?
Because then I can maybe use control flames to help it spread.
So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot that. Then I guess a little bit farther away from Mateus. That's like So instead, I was gonna aim for exactly the branch, but since we're gonna play with fire, I'm gonna go ahead.
Before you roll, I just want to say something. If you roll a nat 1, you might hit Mateus.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Hey, we were all saying don't get near the tree, so you did this to yourself. 14 plus the 3 hit slash DC, and then I rolled a 3 for damage.
That's the hit. Okay, so since it is fire, it is vulnerable to fire. I think it's double. So as the arrow strikes the tree and starts to kind of spark a little bit of flames and burns everyone, it yells in pain. Aye! And also, almost forgot to mention this because someone's on their last legs already. Mateus is at 8 HP right now. So
I'd like to try to break free from the tree.
Okay, go ahead and roll another dexterity roll.
4 plus
That
9.
is
Plus 4.
30.
You get out of it. So Mateus, you wiggle your way through. Yeah, those needles are just kind of stabbing you everywhere, but you somehow slip out like you were greased in butter, and you fall to the ground once again. What?
Can I grab the body and just pull him with me?
You want to grab the body?
Yeah, whoever it is in the tree, can I pull them with me to the ground?
Okay. So for that, let's see. Would that say that's an acrobatics or is that a strength? Acrobatics is under dexterity, I believe. That's 17. Okay. You successfully grab the body, and I don't want to make you do a strength saving throw, so I'll just let you pull it out of the tree branch as you're falling. So you grab this body, right? You notice that it doesn't seem to be really coming with you out of his free will. It just seems to be very limp. So you rustle the body out, and as you're falling, you notice this thing has a lot of weight to it. For some reason, he's still not moving as you're falling. And you notice he's very pale. Maybe that he's, let's say, dead. And so you fall with the dead body on top of you, Mateus.
All right, I want to drag the body over to Bo and just be like, Bo, save him!
So you run straight to Bo?
Yeah, I'm dragging the body behind me, but yeah.
I could half your action for that, but I'm not.
I'm gonna shout, "That looks dead, Mateus! You're dragging
He's
a cactus.
still alive! I feel it!
Your feelings are wrong."
Mateus, take a medicine check.
Can I also make one looking from just far away?
Go for it,
knowing
bud.
that this thing is very dead.
Mateus, you rolled a 3. This guy is pumping. This guy's alive. This guy is fully alive. He's just really tired right now, Mateus.
Yeah. No, I can feel it. Oh, he's alive. Heal him.
This guy is dead. He was juiced of his blood like 4 days ago. You are 4 days too late to this man. Eye is fully glazed over and everything. He's practically already rotting a little bit. Surprised his body still stayed intact as he was falling.
Mateus, he doesn't have a ear. His ear has literal fungus on it. He is gone.
People can live without ears.
The tree shakes its head in such like disapproval, like, wow, this little girl should not be here. It looks at the rest of y'all like, what the fuck is she doing here?
I look back at the tree, or just like look at the tree's general direction with like just like a sad nod.
Sochi, you're next on the initiative.
I would like to use control flames on the flame arrow that Boyan shot at the tree and spread it to its branches.
Yes, so that is 4 points of fire damage. The fire spreads. It winces in pain. Also, once again, Mateus is at 8 health. I don't know.
So how much HP does this damn tree have?
So you can do a nature check. Here's how I'm going to describe it to you before you roll. If you roll really high, I'll tell you how much pain it's in. I'll tell you if it's looking really beat up or not. If you roll low, I'm just going to be like, meh. And I'll give you advantage on that. Yep, you needed that. So you can roll again.
11.
I'll give you it.
All right.
Knowing that it's on fire, it is definitely in pain. It's not looking very hurt, but it definitely has taken some damage to it.
I would like to move towards Cyrus, and I would like to give him some guidance.
Dizzy would like to know how many hyenas are in the tree.
How many hyenas are in the tree? It is one hyena in the tree.
Dizzy hearing the voices and seeing everything going on, they decide to pull out an arrow.
It's been a while.
And the bow comes to be, and they decide to shoot an arrow at the tree, aiming at the branch that is holding the hyena.
Okay. Roll your AC and then roll that wisdom check for me.
Prior to shooting the arrow, Dizzy would like to cast Hunter's Mark. Cast that. Now we're going to go for the rolls to attack. Attacking with the longbow. So I'm using the DC plus 6. 14 exactly.
To hit. Perfect. That hits.
Okay. I will roll the die for the hit, or die for damage, and I also roll it for Hunter's Mark too. So I got 6 on that, and I'll roll it for Hunter's Mark really quick. Hold on.
Okay, so I'm gonna half that longbow damage.
Okay. And then we got 2 on the Hunter's Mark damage. So you said you have the longbow damage, so that'll be a total of 5. Just in general, does that break the branch that's holding the hyena?
Given that it's a hyena, so it doesn't need to take a bigger branch to hold something like a human person, I'd say, yeah, it nails it. It doesn't let go of it completely. If you did a higher amount of damage, it would break the branch off completely. Right now, it is wedged into the branch. It has felt it, and it might know what you're trying to do. Also, did you do that wisdom roll?
I didn't. Hold on. I do get plus 4 proficiency. I got a nat 20. It didn't freaking matter.
Dang.
Nice. You hear nothing. You only whispered that you heard was when you first pulled back that bow, and you only heard that, oh, it's been a while. The spirits are still in that bow, and they're more than ready to come and attack you.
Does anybody else notice hear the voices?
Someone give me a perception check. Anyone? I'm only allowing 2.
I got you.
I'll take 1.
All right.
What's Dulu doing?
So Sochi notices nothing. He notices possibly your hesitancy, but he might just think because you're terrified of the tree. Same thing with Boyan. He just notices your hesitancy of pulling back on that bow. Cyrus, what were you going to say?
Dulu's just on a branch. He's like watching us from a distance.
He's got his little pitcher of seeds, and he's just throwing them up in his mouth as y'all are getting the shit kicked out of you already. Okay, so Cyrus, it is now your initiative. So what do you want to do?
Oh, well, first I'm listening to what Xochitl says.
I say the key to winning battle is to lower the enemy's hit points while keeping your own above 0.
I hear that, and I say, Satan, did you hear that? That's what you're supposed to do as well.
I just smack you in the back of the head.
I have a nature check. Could I roll and see where to hit this tree the hardest?
Yes, you can. You can do that with a nature check. Let's just say 12 is.
And that's a 13.
Why did I open my mouth? So what you do notice from the bloodroot is that the bloodroot primary food source is not sunlight like those other normie ass plants are. It is primarily, obviously, blood. So what it's really mainly there for is to actually use its branches and its hypodermic needles within the branch to crush enemies or crush its prey and let the blood be then drank through. So you hitting its branches is probably the best bet of actually attacking this creature. The roots won't do anything. It will just maybe make it fall over, which might hurt it or make it take a while to get back up. But if you really want to attack this thing and make this thing feel pain, through the roots. Or not through the branches.
I do an Eldritch Blast. Fuck it. So I look for the broadest side of the tree. 14.
14 hits. Now give me that damage. Impundulu from the sidelines yells out, "Yeah, kid, finally do something."
I go for about the middle section towards the base of the trunk for as many branches as I can try and hit. I imagine this is kind of like an oak tree, like it's a deciduous sort of thing.
Okay, now we're using big words that I kind of don't know. So,
well, a tree is
a tree is fuck you. Okay, so you hit it in its chest or its trunk, I should say, for 5 points of damage.
Oh, and then I use my bonus action for Expeditious Retreat.
Next initiative is Robert Him.
Can we check on the child?
Yes. I look at Mateus and I'm like, are you doing okay?
I'm just like shaking the body on the ground, just like, come on, man, wake up, wake up.
Hey, Book Boy, really great question. That's a good question you just asked there. Is she okay? Yeah, good one. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the tree and I'm gonna say, fuck you. What are you anyway? I'm gonna roll for True Strike and
Well,
I
wait,
point at
didn't
it.
mean that.
I point at it and I say, fuck off. And True Strike is you point at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On the next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack against the roll.
Wow, this is a breach of privacy, and I feel a contempt to just or a random urge to tell you about.
Lots
I
of
am
big
weak to
words for a
fire.
tree. Lots of big words for a tree. Shut the fuck up.
You know what? I read in my spare time. Okay, it doesn't matter.
What? Books that you steal from dead bodies?
Maybe. Anyway, I love blood and I hate fire. So don't burn me, please. Like what you've already done, you fucking assholes. Anyway, I'm pretty resistant to your dumbass arrows and your bats. So whatever the fuck you're doing isn't really gonna work very much longer. Once again, love blood makes me feel good.
And then I yell at the dumb thing. I'm like, but you're still on fire, you bitch.
I don't care. It doesn't hurt me. Fuck you.
You've just rolled a stealth check. You want to stay hidden.
Yeah, in fact, who said that anyway? Wait a minute. Who the fuck said that?
I'm gonna look at Dizzy and I'm gonna say, I can't help her because I don't have any healing spells in my list right now for some reason.
Uh-oh, little schoolgirl's gonna die.
Shut the fuck up. And I'm gonna
Understood.
look at Sochi and Dizzy and say, one of you needs to help her out.
I don't have any healing spells that I know of.
Wait, so who in the party has healing abilities right now? Just Dizzy?
I thought we had two people.
It was me, but I was certain that we had 3 people. Cool. I'm gonna give Dizzy some bardic inspiration so that he can heal quickly and move out of the way as soon as he needs to. And I shout to everyone, hit the fire. Whatever you do, just try to make it fiery.
Or you can just give me the girl and y'all can leave.
No one's talking to you.
Give me the girl. That's all I want. I just need some more food for the next week.
Oh, also, I'm gonna move away, obviously, because I forgot I can do that.
But you're not taking Mateus with you, right? You're just leaving her? You really can't. You really can't
I
take her
don't
with you,
know.
right?
Can I lift Mateus and bring her with me to Dizzy?
You can. It'll just half your speed.
Yeah, I just picked up Mateus and I just brought her to Dizzy.
I'm going to go do some more killing because that's what I'm good at. Let me just actually roll for this first. It's going to look at you, Robert, because you said some pretty choice words to it, and it didn't really appreciate that as a sentient being. It just rolled. Okay, so it rolled a 12. What is your AC?
My AC is 11.
Mm-hmm. Shut up and fear me! It shoots hypodermic needles at you for about 5 points of damage. Yep. How you like those apples? Or needles? Yeah, fuck you.
I do not.
So it's Satan's go.
Wait, do we know what do we need to hit? Is it 14? Is what it looks like?
14's its AC.
Fuck yeah. Rolled a 17 on the first hit. I will do a sneak attack, so I will run up to the tree again.
Okay.
So I'll roll 1 for the regular damage.
Okay.
It's a 7 total, and then plus a sneak, it's a 1. And I have 2 daggers. I'll do both of them at the same time and dip into one of the trees.
So, Satan, you run up, you slice into the tree's bark, and you see a little bit of this blackish blood ooze out of the bloodroot's trunk a bit. And then you try to go for that second hit. You accidentally kind of shoot a little bit up. You kind of never got that right hook good on that foot that you have injured. So you accidentally kind of tweaked your foot, went upwards, just scratched a little bit of its bark. And then you ran off and disengaged.
Okay, so what I'm gonna try to do is strike that hyena with another fire arrow.
You don't need too much damage on this one to actually get it since Dizzy hit it prior.
23, baby! Oh, no, and I did that as a sneak attack, so let me give you the damage, too. So I did a 6 and a 1 sneak attack damage, I think.
Cool, now you roll them again.
Alright, I rolled another... So I rolled a 5 for damage, and then I guess add the sneak attack on top of that again?
Yep.
And I rolled a 5 for sneak attack damage.
And a 5
so
for sneak attack
that's
damage.
total 17.
What? No!
Woo! That's total 17. And out of that, I think 11 is fire damage because you're doing the flaming arrow shit, right?
Yep.
Oh, why'd you remind him about the flaming arrow, dude? So how much is that altogether?
28 20.
Holy fuck!
28
what?
damage in total. 28 total damage.
Dizzy looks in amazement.
Shit. You just half this thing's damage.
Wait,
All at
damage
once.
or
Or
HP?
all its health. It's now half of its health.
Fuck
So
yeah.
as soon as you shot that, you do a lot more damage than you expect. You rip the hyena off of its branch, basically. The fire starts to spread uncontrollably. It yelps in pain. Of my blood! And it's now kind of wiggling in pain from the fire.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the body, and I'm going to try to dash away.
All right. Next on that order is Mateus.
I'm still very, I'm a little delirious from blood loss because more than half my health is gone.
Yes, that good blood.
I'm assuming I'm super dizzy, but I'm still very upset that I found out that the body is not alive. And so I'm just gonna ball my fists and then... I'm so sorry, guys, but my character does not know this. So I'm gonna shout, fuck! And then cast Thunder Wave.
This is a 15-foot radius, correct?
It's a 15-feet cube originating from you, so it would be roughly 1, 2, 3. So it would not hit the blood root.
Cool. That's what I thought. Mateus, with this pain, this dizziness, this actual feeling of being attacked, this almost life or death feeling she's only had one other time before, she yells out fuck, and a immense amount of basically this blast, it kind of feels like, ripples through the ground. And so far, since everyone's around her right now, it kind of strikes you all, kind of throws you off your feet for a little bit. You feel this impactful blast going through your body right now. Mateus, you look up, and as that is happening, you see your friends that you just hit. You're all in pain right now.
Do we not have checks?
Good, true, Dizzy. Roll that AC first. Let me see if you actually do destroy your friends. Because you'll only get half the damage.
Roll a save. Con save of 14. It's half damage if you succeed.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh damn!
What? Well, that makes sense why you rolled a nat 1. You're at like ground zero, bro.
Yeah,
I know, right? I just get blasted the fuck away from her.
Mateus, go ahead and roll that attack roll as well. Come on, don't be afraid.
All right. It is 5. You get 5 points of damage.
That's
Dizzy,
nice.
you take 2.
Great. I'm on 4.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I forgot I hit you.
Mateus, can you roll D10 and tell me?
Nice job, girly.
Shut up!
Whose side are you on, child?
Maybe you actually should just join my side. You can kill these guys and we can be best friends.
Asshole.
Big ass asshole.
Oh, okay. Then fine. I'll just kill you first.
I would like to cast Mold or Earth on Satan to make some sort of trench so that he can hide under for the tree attacks.
Okay, so Sochi for some reason just all of a sudden pulls these like avatar movements, and then a wall of earth just sprouts up. Didn't know you could do that. That's interesting.
I didn't even know he could do it either. So I just like, ugh, and I just plop down into the trench.
And then I also move towards him, and I say to him, "We are stronger in numbers than alone." As I duck behind cover, cowering behind him.
Bo, you got yeeted to the freaking corner over here?
I look up at Dizzy. I'm like, yes. Also, I am deafened, I think. Thunderwave deafens people, I think. So I can't hear what you're saying. I'm just fucking concussed at this point.
Yeah. Dizzy looks down at Mateus and says, "Are you on our side?"
Yeah. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
You need to be more careful, child, and cast Cure Wounds on Mateus since I'm right next to her. Can we take Mateus with us toward Bo?
Give me.
You said that she's a child. No, you said that she's a child.
Good for go. Good. Use my words
Thank you.
against me.
So we're gonna move over here. We're gonna literally move toward. Let's see, was it 30? Perfect.
Your audio's a little bit off.
My bad. I don't have my mic in my mouth currently.
Podcasting mic, gang. We gotta put it in our mouths, literally.
I can't wait for that to be taken out of context.
And I want the editor to leave that in. Do not take that out.
I was kind of waiting for someone to go and try and stick their mic in their mouth.
I'm not doing that.
I've been doing it half the time.
Now it is Cyrus's go. Impundulu shouts out, "Wow, good job, kid. You really helped out the squad there."
Shut up, mini buzzard.
Parakeet, there's a difference.
Cockatiel specifically. I think like the best thing I could do. Well, let's see. You said half the tree's health's gone.
Yes, it is that. It is hurt. This thing has been burned severely. It has some lacerations, but its primary worry is its burns that it has. So some of its branches are basically breaking off and turning into some burnt ash. Other parts of it are still proper on fire, and some of it are just coals, just good for charcoal at this rate.
I think it might be time to deceive the tree. What I say is, all right, man, look, you're half burnt up. We're 8 people. We would love to just go take a long rest somewhere else. The only reason we came over here is because we thought you were hurting somebody, but looks like you won. And looks like your snack's gone too. So you can't heal yourself. We already set you on fire. We can shoot another arrow at you from 90 feet away and run. And we win. So it would be in your best interest for us to just leave.
So do your roll. Do your deception roll or persuasion roll, whichever one you want.
Taken
So
care
I'll
of by
go
the
with
character sheet.
deception. That's a 17 with a +4.
He rolled a 20 fucking 1. This tree hears you. The bloodroot hears you. He's like, you know what? That's pretty fucking true. Y'all can go. Just fucking go. In fact, here, I have this fucking thing in my branch that I really don't want from this fucking body. I don't know why the girl decided to pick the dead body and not this bag. So here you fucking go. And it launches the bag all the way.
What bag is that?
It is. Someone go fucking pick it up first. Don't ask me what the fuck it is.
You want to tell us where it is?
Well, that's the funny thing because he is getting ready to throw it right now. Okay, so the bag lands right behind basically Sochi.
All right, so I run my 6 spaces to go pick up the bag.
What you see as you pick up this bag is an item.
Sick.
The first item of the game. It is the bag of holding. So you should be able to go into your character sheet and add that under your stuff. Basically, a bag to hold stuff in. Almost like an endless dimensional planar bag. Nothing bad comes out of this bag. You can just throw your shit in it and it will keep it. Don't open it underwater. Just don't.
Why?
Can you like drain an ocean with the bag or something?
Does it let gravity go? Does it let gravity do its thing, or does it just like all suck it in like a vacuum?
The last person who did that might or might not be alive right now. So just don't do it. And with that, we're ending combat. Congratulations, everyone.
Oh, so he really just let us off the hook like that?
I got a question.
Can I just do a firebolt just because I can?
Wow, you're a prick. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because he was a dick to me.
Dizzy thinks this thing must die.
Okay, go for it.
Mind you.
All
the
right,
thing
so
gave us
I
a
rolled a
gift.
20.
It's a good item. And I deceive
Cyrus, as you're saying that, Bohem just turns and fucking like 6-gun shoots it from his finger as a fireball hits this thing. For how much damage?
For 14 damage.
Damn!
And I shout, yes, fuck off, never come back.
Please, oh my god, please put it out. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, I think I can live from this. Oh, just go, please. I don't want any more fire. I'll just snack on this hyena.
I say, wait, hold up. Where's
No,
the money
please.
though?
What?
Hey, yo.
Money?
Dizzy pulls out an arrow.
Fucking money? I don't know what that is. What is money?
Dizzy cocks back an arrow.
You what do you expect me to do with an empty bag?
I'm a fucking tree. I don't know.
Do your leaves do anything? Is it like Yggdrasil? Revive a friend?
No,
Dizzy rolled a
I
23
literally suck
to hit.
blood.
Dizzy is holding a longbow. Dizzy's rolling for damage.
I'm just gonna say for right now that all the initiative stuff is done. The initiative is over, so you can kind of just fuck this tree up if you want.
Okay, I got a quick question. The body that I have with me, like, is it like, how does his body look? Like, is it like clothed? Like, does he have armor on? Like, what's going on with this guy?
So I'm glad that you mentioned that. As Dizzy shoots this bow, and you hear it, fuck, as it is slowly trying to move away. You look at the body. You notice that once again, it is decrepit. It is basically it's just decomposing. Before you put it down, all of a sudden, just out of the blue, the body starts twitching, like just writhing uncontrollably.
I knew he was alive.
Is it possible for me to use mold earth underneath the tree so then it is incapable of running away?
Yes,
Sure,
it
yeah,
stays
yeah.
put as we investigate the body. Yes, very good idea.
I dig a 5-foot almost grave underneath it, and it just slumps
Are
down.
you trying to sand burial the fucking tree?
Yes.
Yeah, so like It's 5 feet underground. The trunk is not just the root, so it doesn't move anymore.
I'll give it to you. So as you turn, you just force the tree down. The earth just rolls in under it. It comes up to swirl around. Like fucking Naruto sand burial type shit. That's what a visual I want. It swirls around the tree, crushes into it like a hard ass rock, and then forces it into the ground. So this tree is not going anywhere. This tree's going to take probably hours trying to dig itself out to get that hyena.
And then I walk up to him and ask him for some more money.
I don't know what fucking money is. I truly don't. Here, take a fucking needle, I guess.
Ooh.
And it rips off a piece of itself and then hands it to you. The rest of the group is standing above the body. The body starts writhing around uncontrollably, as if there are like millions of bugs inside the body. As the body is writhing, all of a sudden, what are you doing? You're taking too long. Get your asses in gear. You've been fucking with a tree for how long?
I'm decapitating this thing.
Right.
So you rip off its head.
Okay, and I show Mateus, look, it's fucking dead.
Sibith talks through the dead body. So Sibith still says, I can still talk, you fucking idiot. You're taking too fucking long.
Yes, mommy.
God fucking damn it. You need to move. Why are you still in this fucking forest?
Well,
Look at me.
I
Does not matter. Y'all need to move. I'm tired of waiting. You should have had this first book. Or at least been near the first book. Do you even know where it is?
No, we don't.
Like, do we know in general?
You do not know in general. Sibith is just going off the fact that she put you into the city. She does not know really what's going on with the mortal realm other than what she can take from dead people. So
I'm gonna
That's-
ask Sibith, did you do any reconnaissance before you sent us here? Like, what's the political climate, or did you just throw us somewhere?
Well, if I don't know, y'all didn't talk about cars for about an hour, I could have actually put you in a better spot. But from what I can tell from the mass arrival of dead bodies here, there's a war going on. Did you not talk to anyone? Was anyone alive? There was
Yeah,
a guy
we
I
did.
heard.
Turns out there is a war still going on. The one that we almost died in is still going on. Did you not know that? I think you could have fleetingly mentioned that to us.
The lives of mortals I don't care for. So, how about this? Let's just move on. You get that book, and you stop the people from dying. I have a lot of work to do. Anyway, move. I might have a friendly face coming, but it doesn't matter. If you move, you might meet him sooner. If you don't, he'll come to you in a couple of days. It's up to you.
Does this person have
Cool.
a name?
The dead head deanimates. It's basically just hung up on y'all.
Not even a name.
I think we should take a rest.
I think we need to rest after all that.
Okay.
As you all are making camp, you take some of the charred pieces of the tree, make it into a fire, and you all are camping this night.
Wait, the tree's already underground. Can we just make like a giant Star Wars like bonfire? Like just set the thing on fire. It's already on fire. Like we're just around the damn tree while it's
Fuck it. Yeah, you just light the whole fucking tree on fire. You hear
Wait,
it.
but before that, so the reason why I want to do it before we do that is that if for some reason I want more needles, I can just pluck them off right there. That's why I want to analyze it first.
As you take out this needle and you examine it, I want you to do a nature check. And depending on this nature check, something good or something bad can happen from this. As you're handling this needle, and you're about to put your finger up to it, Bohem runs up to you and actually stops you. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do that. He stops you right before you're about to prick it. And as he does that, you start to notice that the hyena starts moving and wriggling, like something else is happening to it. And all of a sudden you see root tendrils sprout out of the hyena and go straight into the ground. This is just a seedling of the tree. It doesn't do anything else. It doesn't have any magical or mystical property. Maybe if you stab someone with it, in like, I don't know, maybe about 2 or 3 hours, a bloodroot will sprout out of them in the most grotesque way possible.
Wait a minute. The kid got stabbed.
Can we do a medicine check on Mateus, given that fact?
Yeah, go
Because
ahead.
she got hit with a needle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you the help action on that. Whoever is performing the nature check.
I got a 19.
Nice. Okay, so what you notice is there is a way that the tree actually implants the seed into it. So it will poke you, but also it has to then successfully inject a seed into you. If Mateus was held by the blood root for maybe a longer period of time, it would have injected a seed into her. So for right now, it's only just puncture wounds that she has. As you all are packing up for the night, creating that bonfire, you analyze this needle to all end. I don't know who wants to sleep and who doesn't want to sleep.
I think everybody wants to
I
take a
want
long
to.
rest.
You all are starting to relax and take a nap.
Can I do an insight check just to make sure that we don't get caught by surprise?
My natural explorer trait allows me to, still be alert.
Cool.
Also allows me double my proficiency in perception.
Okay, go ahead, roll for that. So no matter what, two things are going to happen for you, Dizzy. So once you're done with that roll, I'll narrate that. Oh,
Damn!
20.
Damn! Nice.
Basically a 24 because I get double the proficiency, so 24.
So the first thing that happens to you has to do with that wisdom check that you failed. The spirit waits until you're asleep, Dizzy, or basically about to nod off. Hello, boy. Your family has ruined us. Your brother has ruined us. You shall feel this pain. It goes in and basically goes through your nose into your face. And it starts to feel like it's scratching at the inside of your skull. Like something is trying to get out. You start bleeding from the nose a little bit. You kind of stumble, but you compose yourself. Basically, since you're doing a long rest, you won't get any damage from that. Just kind of like a warning of something that could happen. What we're going to do is that during your combat, when you draw your bow back, you'll take some wisdom hits, maybe, if you fail your throw. That will stay for the whole length of combat, for the whole length of the session. If you take a long rest, all of that will basically reset back to your original. With that 20, you hear on this far end, basically where the hyena was when it was thrown off, you hear the leaves rustle a little bit. You think you might hear like a creak every now and then you finally see an old man. He just pops up out of the bushes. He sees the fire. He's like, "Oh boy, you're still here. I'm so happy." And he just hobbles over. And that's where we'll end our session. Once again, thank you for listening to A Dead Man's Roll, a D&D TTRPG podcast. We can't wait to see you again next week, Wednesday, every Wednesday. If you want to support the pod, please spread the word, join our Discord, and give us a 5-star review. And once again, see you soon.